Founded in 1926, the Junior League of Toronto has worked tirelessly to make efficient their volunteer service. Always active, always stylish, always independent, the Junior League of Toronto has a proud history of serving Toronto for the past 80 years. Whether driving breast milk to premature infants or donating a therapy bath for polio sufferers, the Junior League of Toronto has initiated and funded hundreds of projects in our communities to support and nurture those in need. Early fundraising events came complete with trained volunteers, menus, and advertising, of course. Another important revenue stream, the Opportunity Shop, first opened in 1928 in Toronto's impoverished Ward district. Many and various things were sold. The only requirement? That they shall be new and shall be in good repair. By the 1930s, the Depression affected all levels of society. Difficult social issues, such as unemployment, were taken on by the Junior League of Toronto with the same commitment and energy that it has always shown. During the war years, all Junior League of Toronto members contributed to the war effort by working in active service canteens, packing clothes for bomb victims in England, and donating Opportunity Shop proceeds to the war. In the post-war period, the projects grew in scope, responding to community needs and forever changing the not-for-profit landscape in Toronto. In 1948, the Cerebral Palsy Clinic, which had begun as a pilot project, opened to help children with special needs. Today, the clinic still operates as Bloorview Kids Rehab. In 1946, the Junior League of Toronto wrote and performed a live radio show called Sounds Fun, aimed at children aged 6 to 12. It ran on CBC for 10 years, with legions of fans and even a companion book. The post-war period also brought new social pressures to Toronto. An important new initiative was to open the Elizabeth Fry Society for women in conflict with the law, as well as develop the Centre for Criminology at the University of Toronto. In the 1960s, the emphasis was on troubled youth, and the Junior League of Toronto was there. Recognizing a lack of psychiatric services for adolescents, the Junior League of Toronto helped establish Boys Village, a residential treatment centre for boys with emotional problems. The Junior League of Toronto's Centennial Project in 1967 was to give $100,000 to open the C.M. Hinks Treatment Centre at Mount Pleasant and Wellesley to serve the mental health needs of children and young adults. Two initiatives funded by the Junior League of Toronto helped the disabled. The Community Association for Riding for the Disabled provided therapeutic riding. And in 1967, armed with tape measures and maps, the Junior League of Toronto volunteers researched and wrote Toronto with Ease, which opened up the city to those in wheelchairs, an amazing feat for the time. In 1987, the New Directions Agency was established to support women who were separated, divorced, or widowed, and not eligible for government assistance. In the 1980s, community board conferences organized by the Junior League of Toronto trained effective volunteers for the boards of other community organizations. Also in the 80s, a new fundraising initiative was born, which continues to be modeled today. The Designer Showcases are custom show homes styled by leading decorators, which are visited by thousands and raise millions of dollars. The Junior League of Toronto has a history of initiating a project, getting it up and running successfully, then handing it back to the community. Since 1926, the Junior League of Toronto has contributed more than 40 million volunteer hours, provided approximately $4 million to the community, and has initiated and supported 400 community projects. Some of the recent projects include Rose Cherry's Home for Kids provides accommodation for terminally ill children. The Pathways to Education program ensures at-risk youth go to school, stay in school, graduate, and move on to post-secondary education. Kids in the Kitchen focuses on healthy living for teenage girls, as well as the Talbot's Community Impact Award-winning Tea for Teens. The Junior League of Toronto is women demonstrating effective action and leadership, thereby building better communities for over 80 years.